I'm not gonna lie, they're worse jobs. They're worse jobs. Bernard Lonclas, Blanc de Blanc, Grand Brut. All right. Let me say something. There's a reason why the grower producers are the way. When you work with a grower producer and you understand that every bottle is special to them. I get it. You know, the big names, they make millions and tens of millions, and that's great. I'm going to keep saying that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not against the big houses in any way. Some of my favorite champagnes are from the big houses. But this, you can look at it, you can smell it, and before you even taste it, you know that this bottle, this individual bottle, is special. They're all special. And it's evident. It's evident in its color. It's evident in its aroma. It's evident. Oh my goodness. You get some dried fruit, definitely. My nose is getting some apple, some pear, some more of the more lively sort of aromas. But there's a softness too, okay? I mean, like when you talk about liveliness, we're gonna get into the taste in a second, but just from the nose, it's alive. I mean, there's some, it's moving, but at the same time, there's a softness to it. And I know why there's a softness to it. This rested on lees for 5 years. 5 years. Remember, a non-vintage only has to rest on lees for 15 months. That's it. This rested on lees for 5 years. That's insane. It is a Blanc de Blanc, so it is a 100% Chardonnay. It has a dosage of 7 grams per liter. I'm ready. Here we go. This is why I drink champagne. This is why I drink champagne. Oh my God. Moments like this, I try to say something in French. I don't know the words. It's impossible to see, but let's try. The bubbles, they come up and they swirl as they come up. It's just an effect, and it's just an effect of the glass and the bubbles. I mean, but it's just when you look down into the glass as you're drinking it, and you see this explosion of stars, little itty bitty bubbles that look like stars swirling around. It's just absolutely incredible. All right. I mean, the color. It has a goldenish hint to it. And I've had some champagnes that were very, very light. I mean, when I say light, if you ever have tried, say, a Prosecco, okay? Prosecco is going to be almost kind of clear. And some champagnes can have that, where they're on the clearer side, but this has a golden hue to it. It has, when you look at it, this was done right. This was done right. Wow. That finish is unrelenting. And I mean that in the positive way. I don't mean that in a negative way. That finish, it is not letting go. And as it leaves my mouth and my palate my palate kind of comes back to, I don't want to say normalcy, but as my palate kind of reacclimates to not having the champagne in it, there's still a taste. There's still, I can smell it. I can taste the bouquet. I can taste the nose. And that's not rare. It's uncommon, but it's not something that a lot of the champagnes that I taste don't have that. They have a long finish to them, but they don't have that, say, no, you're going to continue to taste this and you're going to smell it, and that aroma is going to linger, and it's filling my head. It really is. It's filling it's filling my nose. It's filling my sinuses. It's filling my mouth in an amazing way. Not in a bad way at all. Like, this is an experience. Like, this is an absolute experience. Oh my God. For a Chardonnay, another thing about this. Chardonnays are not one-trick ponies. Okay, I mean, Chardonnays can have some great textures, some great complexity, but this reminds me of a champagne that is, say, a Chardonnay with Pinot Noir or a Chardonnay with Pinot Meunier, where you get a taste up front, and then as it moves past your palate, and then it sort of encapsulates your whole head. It's complex. There's multiple layers. There's multiple layers to this, and I'm really surprised. I'm very, very surprised at that. I expect that from, say, like I said, from a blend of different grapes, but a Chardonnay doesn't usually kind of give that to me. This is giving that to me, and wow. Just wow. Holy God, that's ooh, that's dry. That is dry. Like, that's intense. That is an intense dryness. So keep in mind, magic of video. As I taste this, time passes. You know, we edit out some things, but for the most part, a little bit of time has passed. This is still a first glass. It's still effervescent, and it started to warm up a little bit. And as it warms up a little bit, it starts to really open up, and its bouquet is changing. Its mouthfeel is changing. Its mouthfeel. Let's talk about that for a second. It's dry, okay? I mean, it is, I don't use the word astringent, okay? But it's dry, and I love that. I love that feel. I love that sensation of that dryness, of my mouth being just, I love that. I love that. I don't have the right word in French. Magnifique doesn't do it. Bravo doesn't do it. This is absolutely a champagne. Wow. This is a champagne. This is a champagne. What does that mean? I keep saying that this is a champagne. This is a benchmark. This is a benchmark. Ooh. And I understand why Mathilde drinks champagne and water. I get it. 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 I 100% get it. If I had 200,000 bottles of this downstairs in my cellar, yeah, I drink this in water. Mathilde, bravo, I get it. Oh, now I'm getting a lot of dried fruit. Oh, oh, now I'm getting it. I was getting it before, but now that it's warmed up a bit, it's really, really there. And oh, we live, we learn. I used to really like my champagnes on the colder side. And over the past few reviews, I have come to realize that, you know what, like the first sips of a champagne, I like them nice and cold. That's just me, my personal preference. However, doing these reviews, I will have glasses of champagne that are sitting out at room temperature for an hour, 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours. And I have come to realize that my first enjoyment of a cold champagne pales in comparison to the enjoyment I get when they are at optimum temperature. There's the bready brioche. There it is. I was getting it before, but now I'm really getting it. Mon Dieu. Oh my God. Oh. Bernard, man. This is elegance. Absolute elegance. This is when you think of something that is elegant, when you think of something that deserves recognition, deserves center stage, it deserves its due. It's this.